Yo, 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 welcome to Team RaddTitan. And today we're cracking on with the weekly collectors chat. This is chat number 246, the longest running statue related collectors chat in the game. So if you don't know already, I'm George, and that's Alex over there, who's getting stressed because it's lagging and a little bit crap. But we'll try and do the best we can. Now, what we've got going on, we've got a few updates. I think we've got some DC fandom stuff to share. We've got some XM Studio stuff, some Sideshow stuff.
We showed all last week.
Did we?
Yeah, we showed the DC stuff last week. No, not really.
Is that the end of it?
Last week.
Oh, that's sad. I was hoping there would be more. There'd be more stuff to be shared. But anyway, we're going to go through everything that's been cracking on over the last 7 days and taking your questions as well. And we'll be hitting a couple of conversational pieces straight off the bat as well. We've got a few questions that we want to sort of discuss with everybody as well. So get you all involved. So we'll play it by ear. But I hope everyone's having a good week.
How was your collectible week been?
It's a little bit stressy actually. Just like XM stuff is moving really fast from pre-order to sort of thingy, and it's left me a little bit on the back foot.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like things are a little bit quick. You know, I mean, Doomsday is pretty much ready within 2-3 months, and that's probably about 3 months too early for me, to be honest. So, you know, I think things should be a minimum of 6 months. I mean, I like things to be quick, but not that fast. So, yeah, a little bit aggy about that. But other than that, all is good.
Well, I guess that's the problem as well. Is people complain that it's too long, and people complain it's too quick, and then when you do things about it, then it's like, holy crap! You know, we're used to being this way now. Well, you know, you have been complaining about.
But 3 years to 3 months is not a fair balance at all. You go from getting it done inside 12 months, and you wouldn't have a problem with, and no one would have a problem with anything.
Well,
if you're going to do it in 3 months, it's the fastest pre-order ever of a licensed company. Do you not understand that? Do you know any other company that has a pre-order that goes up 3 months and then they're ready to ship it 3 months later?
Well, when the pre-order goes live, anyway, it does say that the estimated shipping time, so you should be aware. Even though for the last 3 years or whatever, it's been way wrong. But
well, yeah. So I wish somebody had told me. I've never even seen them dates before.
Well, maybe you should start looking if it's such a concern for you.
Well, it is. If they're going to be like 3 month turnarounds, it is a little bit of a concern because you budget things accordingly. Yeah. Now it's all a bit congested and tight.
Well, yeah. I guess it depends on the person. I mean, there's people out there who... Sorry?
We did that, didn't we?
Oh, sorry. I'm just updating them. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Yeah, no, sorry. I was just updating the thing. Yeah, I know you get people who are happy that it's that way. You get people who are not. I mean, obviously, there's from a business point of view, you get so many cancellations within that period as well that you know you need to kind of do what's best for your business as well, and that's what they're doing. You know, so that if people can't cancel in that time, you know, they've got no excuse in a way.
I'm really tempted to cancel Darkside at the moment.
Or Sideshow, Darkside?
Yeah. I'm like on the edge of cancelling it, to be honest. Yeah. I've got like a repaint sort of idea planned and all of that kind of business, but part of me also feels like you shouldn't have to do that. I really shouldn't have to do it. It's at a point now with that piece where I think that the paint quality is so poor that I'm sort of like, if I buy it, I'm sort of rewarding that crap, which just morally doesn't feel very good for me.
Sure.
I have a little problem with that morally because I think to myself, you know what? There's a lot of people out there that don't have painters and don't like know people that are like local, you know, close to them, and it makes me feel a little bit crap when I, you know, bring it in and get it all fixed up and sort it all out and pay to get it done. But I think the standards, you know, you should let people know. You know what we always say about talking with your wallet and saying, "Nah, you're all right," and just cancel it. So I am debating. I'm going to give it 24 hours and think on it, but I might.
Yeah, no, of course, have a little think, wonder about it, and do that. But again, that's one of your things anyway. But they messed up the last one, didn't they? So how could they mess up again?
Yeah. Just So someone sent me the video just actually on PM, just said to me, look, have a little look at this. No, I did look and I was a bit like, yeah, fucking filmed it in the dark to try and hide as much of it as they possibly could, but it still looks bad. So, yeah, we're not happy. But unfortunately, it leaves me in a position now where I'm thinking, what do I do? Part of me wants to do the project with Ian because I love working with him and I love seeing what he can do, especially with all the information and reference that I give him. But the other side of it is where you sit there and you think, I don't know. You just think to yourself, you shouldn't really reward people for giving a substandard product, typical bait and switch, because it looks nothing like the prototype. Even I showed I sent Ian the video, and he basically said that's not 30% of what the thing was, and that's really bad. And he said to me as well, he said that's a relatively simple paint up. You could do it really, it's not going to take an unbelievable talent to make that look a lot better. So he was like, he just can't believe that they can release stuff like that, and I'm not surprised really. And when a professional is telling you that it's really, really substandard, then you should listen. Sure.
That's a shame. That's a big shame. So let's see who is live with us. I don't know. I think the comments are a bit laggy today, so we'll try and go through. So Josh, so Boombox, House, Sam Stats. Yeah, you were a little early. Matt Gomez, what's up? How's it going, Matt? Orchid Voodoo, good day, gents. Good day. Chris Pieri, evening all. How's it going? You just got in the Marcus, didn't he?
Yes,
that's right. Yo.
Got some good movie pieces. That
guy. How's it going, Nick?
Yo.
Beat up 3. Let's go. Evening. Happy to see both your mugs in another collector's chat. You're not working this week. Normally you're studying or something. Statue Habit 71. What's up, everybody? What's up? Gio, did you see that XM mentioned in a comment they're going to be doing a House of X Mr. Sinister next year?
I did see. Yeah, I did see it. I just hope there's a classic portrait in there. The House of X one is a little bit of a hippie, sort of hippified look of him. So I just hope there's if there's a classic portrait, then I'm all in. But if there's not, then it's a pass. So it needs to be a classic sort of square-headed diamond in forehead sort of routine.
What does that diamond represent, or is that anything special?
Nah, him being a big girl, I don't know.
Does he shoot anything out of it, or?
Don't know. Don't think so. I think it's purely decorative.
Yeah.
It's purely decorative.
It's like a belly dancer. Live now, so just pointing out that we're live.
Oh my god! I come downstairs. I put on the game. Man United at 2-1 down. Apparently we were 2-0 down first half. Yeah. So we're 2-1 down. So I'm like, oh, what's happening here? And then literally, I only get to see about 15 minutes or so before the chat comes on, and we win 3-2.
Oh, nice.
Just need to say, Viva Ronaldo.
I was going to say, did they bring on Ronaldo?
Viva Ronaldo. No, Ronaldo was playing. He scored the winner.
Okay. Well, he's definitely earned his money like 5 times over, isn't he now?
Yeah, it's just, it's hard to be sort of upbeat about it when, you're hearing all the talk. The first half was horrific. And I looked at the team before a ball was kicked. I didn't like it. I didn't like the team that Ollie's put out. So I was a bit, it's getting to that stage now of him where I don't know if he's selecting the right people. I really don't. He's making changes and then we're winning games, like occasionally. But the initial 11, I don't like. So,
yeah. Well,
I know you don't give a shit about football, but I'm telling you anyway.
I don't give a flying fuck about what happens. Alex, why weren't you featured in the XM movie? The company seeking investment. Is that why they left you out? Yeah, I'm not. They don't want money, and they don't want me looking scruffy on there. They're trying to get me to go out at Christmas time for the opening, so I might have to brush my hair and shave my beard a little. Yeah,
you should go, man. You'd have a great time.
Darren Crofer in the house. How's it going? Gio, I'd get the piece. Sorry, I would get out of the piece for the XM for the Prime 1 version. Both XM.
I think he's saying to me get out of the Darkside. XM's is fantastic. but it's either too big in the diorama or it's too small in the 1/6. Although I love the 1/6 one a lot. I think it's a fantastic Darkside. The P1 version, they've done a few. They've done a few ones, but they're all. I mean, I could probably get one of them and repaint it again, but I don't know. Maybe get like a movie one, but I don't really collect movie pieces. That's a bit of a dark. I wanted a comic piece. I really think Martin Canal Sculpt deserves a lot more respect than what they've shown it.
Yeah,
they've just basically thrown it to the fucking the blind factories, the trainees. I have a go at that. Have a little go at this, and it's just
see where you're at the moment.
See where you're at. See where you can get to.
Nah, it's all right. You've had 2 hours study, like 2 hours experience. You'll do good. You'll do good.
So what did you do before?
You had a kebab store. Oh, nice falafel. Yeah, you're in.
You need a steady hand to cut kebab. Sure, why not? Fuck it, you'll be fine.
Gotta have a little bit of artistic flair with the ketchup and the mayo. Come on, come aboard.
Yeah, just it's a head scratching, man.
Thoughts on the new Kobakia Magneto? We did that a few weeks ago.
It's very nice.
Looks great. Looks nice, Jim Lee. What's your opinion on the 1/6 Iron Studios Dark Knight Batman die? I think the XM is better. I don't know the Iron Studios one. Do you know the Iron Studios one?
No. Not the dial.
GGMU.
Hey, glory, Man United.
Right, yeah. I don't know. Will War Tank have a standalone War Machine order option? No.
Yes.
No, it won't.
Don't fuck with it, man. Just play along. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, because I'll get a message tomorrow from Ben or someone saying I'm putting out wrong information. No. Again, yeah.
Do they mean like a standalone, like without the tank bit? It's like
I think he means he just wants the War Machine on his own, which you can't do. No. Licensing reasons you can't do, unfortunately. And it's a shame as well because even the Hulkbuster Iron Man was actually really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, but you can't do that either, can you? You can't get that on its own.
No, you can't. But that's what I'm saying. Cormac Cooper O'Leary. Evening, lads. Hope you're good. Good news on my Dread Q Collectibles today. I'm buzzing. Oh, you got it. Oh, good stuff.
Oh, congratulations, man.
They're starting to show up.
I'm
glad they're starting to show up. It's just the communication from Q was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. So
Viva Ronaldo.
Sorry.
Viva Ronaldo.
Is that better, or is it better if I do that?
No. Yeah, it's much worse.
It's worse. Alrighty. It keeps going blurry as well. This camera's crap. Alright, so glad XM we're doing another black character in War Machine. Yep. Another one coming. And it's for isn't it Black History Month?
How racist is that? Oh, racist. Come on now.
Why'd you go blurry? There you go.
If I turned around and went, I'm glad that, DC, like, Sideshow make another white guy, everyone would be like, what the fuck, man? Double standard shit all the time. Fucking bring that nonsense here.
All this Darkside talk, I'm hoping Prime 1 does a 1/3 scale comic version. I'm sure they haven't surprised ain't yet. Alex, any news on Eddie Iron Man? That's coming soon, mate. That's coming soon before the end of the year. What was
the one on the dragon?
Yeah, he's got it. Is XM doing a Doomsday in 1/6, the same sculpt, or is the 1/4 scale sculpt any different? Any update one? Yeah, so what happened was we actually put out a post. So what we're doing is the classic pieces that we made in 1/4 scale, we are going to make in 1/6, same sculpt. And the metal pieces as well, we will be doing in 1/6 as well. So yeah.
So that means a Doomsday then, because that's a classic piece, right?
Doomsday, yes. All the ones.
Darkside isn't, is it? Because Darkside's rebirth.
Unfortunately, Darkside's rebirth.
Is it reboof? I nearly went new 50.
Reboof.
Yeah. It's a French one. It's the French version. Reboof.
Why's my like lighting is really bad in here today?
That's a sugar complexion, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like the colours.
You fucking jaundice, can't you?
It looks like it. Not good. Alex, I'll be sending you some photos of my X-Men collection, 1/10 so far. Really looks cool. The Archangel and Psylocke in the
Is
mix.
that George Raw?
That's I don't think it's
George the Mad King.
This is the Mad.
George Raw, Jazz the Mad King. Which one is it?
I don't think it's George Raw.
I saw the pictures. I've taken his pictures from the tweet head Catwoman man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Tell him
all out bubblegum. That's the best fucking name ever.
What do you know what that's from?
Yeah. Well, I kick ass and chew bubblegum in it, and I'm all out bubblegum. I was like, what is that, bro? I don't know what's
wrong. It's Rowdy Roddy Piper, isn't it?
Is it?
It's Rowdy Roddy Piper, I think.
I fucking loved Rowdy Roddy Piper. He was fucking well funny.
Yeah, in They Live, I believe that's from that. Tell him to show Ghost Rider on horses ready. We're working something out with that. There's a couple of options that we're trying to get the hang of. So yeah. Oh, there you go. The Jewish ninja in the house. Got some shekels.
Thanks, man. Buddy. God bless you. Cheers, brother. I was really tempted to have a drink today, man. I was so tempted.
So was I. Huh? Don't just tuned in to watch your show, Punisher XS.
Cool.
I want Doomsday to pen. I see 1/6 Rebirth Darkside. Looking forward to the PO. It will be coming. Sam said, new Batman film looks extremely good, but I can't pair. Sorry, we pair back the wokeness. Can we pair back the wokeness when it comes to Superman, John Kent? We've just talking about the trailer. We talked about John Kent last week. With the new Batman trailer, I actually thought it looked really good. I like the look of it.
Patterson's is not convincing for me.
I think
he doesn't look. He doesn't look. I watched some choreography stuff, and he doesn't look powerful. He just doesn't. He doesn't move very well for me. And I mean, bearing in mind, I've been around some of this with my professional career, working wise. He just looks a little bit weak. He moves weak. He looks a little weak. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I hope, like you said, that he gets his ass kicked a lot as he's young and he's ready. He's going to be reckless.
I believe
it's all of that. I hope that that's the case, because at the moment all I'm getting is I'm getting that sort of like, you know, when a 6-stone woman punches someone in the face and then all of a sudden they fly backwards, and I just think, clearly you've never been hit by a fucking woman that's like, you know, light like that, because it's not possible. You know what I mean? It's just funny. He just, like, I see the trailer, he's like whacking people, they're all going all over the place, and you're just like, you know, when Affleck does it, you're like buying into that, because you're like, do you know what, that guy hits you, you're gonna know about it, you know. And they've cleaned up his technique and made it look like he actually knows how to swing or to move. But for me, you know, people are, you know, like that thing, you know, like on TV, on YouTube, it's like bullshitter or whatever they call it, when people are just like touching, and then they're just like flying around the room. It's just a bit like that, really. It comes across like one of them kind of videos, the trailer. There's a darkness in it that I kind of like, but I'm just not sure about him at all.
Well, I mean, I like,
and he's a good actor. He's a good actor. So it's not his acting I have a problem with, it's his stature I have a problem with.
Well, again, I mean, as I said, I'm hoping that it is the case that he gets his ass kicked. He's just becoming Batman. He's just learning to be Batman. Gets his ass kicked a little bit, handed to him, and throughout the movie, you see him develop. So maybe some of them are like early battles. I don't know. But the scene the scene at the end where he takes out Penguin and he comes through the flames, that reminds me of RoboCop. It reminds me of the petrol station scene in RoboCop where the guy blows up the petrol station, rides away on the motorbike. And then
you're dead. We killed you.
Yeah, and shoots the bike. It really reminds me of that, actually, that sort of style. Mad King all the way. There you go.
There you are, baby.
Yep, it's Piper in They Live. I knew it. I was close. I was going to say, I shouldn't have actually discredited myself now. I was going to say, what's his name? Kurt Russell in the New York thing. I was going to say that.
Escape New York.
Escape from New York. But then I was like, no, it's this one.
Never seen that film.
Why is Alex moving? Just moving. I rent a house with my parents, been here for 13 years, and just like, you know what? Time to go somewhere else. I want to go to a new area. I want to get out of London as well. Chivas and kick bubblegum. Yeah, the wrong way around here. Yo, what up? Rome Ross, how's it going? And everyone's going to talk to Rome now, aren't they? Yep, there you go. Little
It's
conversations
loved.
between
It's good that it's loved. I like it when people are popular.
Well, normally when we get Mr. Capital in here, Edwin Diaz, that's when everyone's like, hey, Edwin. Permica in the house, how you going? Morning, fellas. Thursday from Down Under. Alonso as well. So who else waits till the last minute to spend their Sideshow award points before they expire? I don't know, actually. I've got some, but I
never have enough for it to fucking matter.
I think I've got about $150.
It's better than a fucking slap in the nuts.
Jason Buckley, hey guys, hope you're well. Sorry I'm late, dudes. You're all right. You just missed some small talk. We're just about to go into the topics on that note. So first up, we'll go on.
Which question is this? Is it yours?
Let's start with your one. You already kind of covered it a little bit as well. So why is there such a big disparity between prototype and factory paint? Do you want to take it or?
You know what it is? I've got to be honest. I'm just fucking sick. I'm sick of Sideshow doing this. I'm just sick and tired of like the certain pieces getting. It's not even the disparity between prototype and factory paint. It's more that they use all different factories for different work, and some come so much closer than others, and it's just not acceptable that there is that level of difference. You look at like the symbiote Spider-Man. I don't think that's a big difference from prototype. There's very slight differences, but it's not as massive as others. You look at certain pieces that have come out from Sideshow, and you just say, okay, that's like 60%, that's like 70%. 70%, 75% is about their best range that they hit. You know what I mean? That's an average. If they can get 70% of it, you'll be like, you know what, I'll take that. But, this is fucking shit. The Darkside shit. It's not even 30% of what it was meant to be. That glorious sculpt's that paint's been thrown all over it. And I just think it looks fucking shit. It's just annoying. It's a little bit annoying.
Well,
and it's annoying when that happens to your pieces that you've been waiting for anxiously, It's like things like, I don't know, I weren't interested in the Bane, the Daniel Bell Bane at all. I saw the pre-order con, I was like, I saw it at the con, I was like, yeah, okay, looks pretty cool. And I like it. And then I saw the unboxing video of the prototype and I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy it. And I bought it. So that it works in that favor. But this one, I seen the prototype and I love the prototype and I'm like, yeah. And then I see all canal sculpt of it, all these renders and all these pure sculpts and none of the paint on it. And I'm just like, that is fucking unbelievable. It looks amazing. And then when they show me the production piece, I'm like, what the fuck happened here? What happened here? Was it a fucking blind kid fucking paint day? What happened? Like, how? It's just fucking shit. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, there's none of that's it's just not acceptable.
But do you think you're being premature considering you haven't even got it in hand yet?
I've seen the pictures and I've seen the unboxing. So what Sideshow also do is when the prototype photos are up on their site, right? That's what happens. And then when the production pictures come, they remove all the prototype pictures, replace them all with the production pictures, and then you're left with that. So that's what happened. I saw the professional production statue, and I was just like, what? That's horrible. That's a horrible painted piece, And then I'm like, his fucking Cheeto hands got well out of control. It's just like the whole thing's just a bit of a mess. And then I'm like, oh no. Now I'm thinking I'll wait to the unboxing. Then I've got the unboxing video that comes where they basically go, all right, I'll tell you what we do. Let's turn all the fucking lights off because that's a problem. We try and have a lot of lights on statues when we do the review. Sometimes there's a little bit too much light on some reviews that we do because we want as much of it to be like seen under the harshest sort of conditions that we can sort of see everything. And they're just like, man, that's a bait and switch. That's like, right, turn all the lights off and let's film this. It's one of the darkest fucking unboxing videos I've ever seen them do.
It's like the game we used to play, remember, in my old house, where we turned all the lights off and beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Murder in the dark.
Yeah,
cool. God. But I'm saying, though, the thing is again, I guess...
You do the best thing with Murder in the Dark. Yours is the best thing. So whoever used to stand by a light, sometimes you push the light and then you turn it back on and then turn it off again to see where everyone's gone. If you did it with Alex always just fell right into a ball into the middle of the floor, just like covered himself up.
That was quite brutal in that room because it was pitch black. So yeah.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
No, God.
Did get in loads of trouble, but yeah, I don't know.
I remember I
just
jumped on my bed and hit my head on the light above the bed and ripped off the wall.
Yeah, loads of times. But
I guess that's the thing.
I think my annoyance with this is the lack of consistency. Really, that some factories get more complex work, and I actually feel that some of the more simple sort of paint schemes and designs get really overlooked and sent to shit places. Like the Thanoses and Darksides and things in particular seem to get that sort of crap. They get sent somewhere because like it's a bit of blue, it's a bit of gold, a bit of rocks on the base, off you go. And it's just a bit like, yeah, this fucking sucks.
What upsets me is how they market the piece with lighting, etc., on top of the proto, and then when you feel like a real Big Mac. Yeah, you got the real Big Mac and not the one in the picture. Yeah, that's the problem as well. Is obviously when things are painted by a master painter, they're either going to do one or two things. They're going to paint it to look absolutely amazing to get you to part with your money, and then you're going to be disappointed because the factory, most of the time, it's never going to be able to replicate that. And it's an insult to the painter to say that they can the factory's replicating it fully. It would be 85% tops. That's a great statue. If it's 85% of what the prototype was, it's a great statue. That's a great look of the statue. When you get like a master painter who's paid thousands of dollars to paint something over the space of
probably tens of thousands, actually.
I don't know. It's thousands, just say. So you get them to paint something over the space of 6 weeks or whatever it is. They're focused on that statue for that time. So then to say that this is going to go to a factory where they are going to paint 1,000 of those in 3 days, it's a bit of an insult to say it's going to be the same, isn't it?
It's a big
but
insult.
Then you also get the other side of it where there are painters, and maybe it's because they're less complex paint schemes from the old PCS style where you would get someone like that Mike Naranjo. I could never remember his name.
Yeah,
Mike.
but they're another company that are really bad for it. And still are.
They would always say that he would paint things to the standard that
factories
could replicate. Because he's also, there's been some custom paint jobs he's done that have been phenomenal. So with that in mind, there's two sides of it. But it's hard. But then you got the other side where XM used to send things and put on the conventions, and you would get the actual production in, and it would be better than the prototype. They did that a lot as well. So, yeah, it's all different levels of it, really.
Yeah, just the lack of consistency bothers me a lot, and I just think I think they really horrifically fucked up the best their first Darkside. They really fucked up their first one with the paint. Again, they did exactly the same thing. They showed a prototype, it looked good. Then they released a production piece. It was wank. The paint was shit, and they've done exactly the same thing for the same character twice. And I think, as like Darkside fans, I think we deserved a bit of a win on this one. I think they deserve to take it more seriously and do a bit more with it. And I just don't feel they have. I just don't think they've taken it seriously at all. I think they've just gone, yeah, fuck it, doesn't matter. I don't like feeling like that. That's the thing. I don't like feeling it with other people. That's why we do this channel. Is to fucking really go after people that take the piss, even if it's not our investment or our piece. That's the whole point. We don't get any friends by doing it, but we do it because we try and be the voice for people that fucking may not have a platform to do it or follow it.
Integrity is important.
It is important. But my problem is it's just not. When it's mine, it fucks me off like to next level stuff. I get really annoyed with it, and I'm annoyed. I'm seething at the minute with the quality that they put out there.
Hopefully you'll get to eat humble pie. It'll turn up and it'll look great if you get it. Chris from Portugal. We'll get onto that conversation later, Chris. So we want to know whether the Queen Venom is a movie version or a comic book version. We're going to go into the images of that later, so we'll cover that then. I'm glad I called the show. I got kicked out of the Spyro Studios Collectors Group. Purchased King Ghidorah. Prototype is the best statue I saw. Paint job on the portrait looks like a big downgrade. Yeah. Custom Darkside, that might be coming out, looks way better than the Sideshow version. Don't know who that is. Paulie's Hideout. I wasn't rude. I said everything looks beautiful, but the paint job on the prototype was sloppy. Okay.
Portrait was sloppy.
Sorry, portrait.
And yeah, but you know what, man? If someone pulls you, if they remove you for that alone, I mean, I think that speaks volumes of everything. I mean, that's a Nazi group. You don't want to be in there. Simple as that. You don't. I mean, we've let people sort of talk for a while in our group. We have people that are just on watch. That we basically listen to them bitch and moan about and complain and go after certain companies continuously, and we allow it. We just say, look, to the mods, let's keep your eye on this person. Let's keep them on watch, and then what we'll do is we'll start getting, put them that they can't comment without it being approved, and then if it gets out of hand, they just don't stop, and you got to X them off. They got to go, and we do get rid of them. But
takes a lot though.
It does take a fair bit. I mean, we've never removed someone for something like that. So I think if you've got that if you've got that level of sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Censorship. If you've got that level of censorship in a group, you don't want to be in there, and you certainly don't want to give them sort of clowns your money. That's for sure.
That's what was I going to say now? You made me forget. God damn you!
Fuck you! Fuck you and your words.
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say now.
Why do you always feel? What kind of member? You're a fish.
Yeah.
I've forgotten.
Hey guys, Ross from Sydney. A wonderful time of the week listening to your informative conversation. Keep up the great work. Cheers. Thanks, Ross.
Man. God bless you.
Always look forward to your comments.
Yeah.
Normally, I hate when people get mad before the statue, but my heart sank when I saw the production pics. I know the difference between feedback and abuse. Well, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, it's important about constructive criticism is important, but the other side of it as well is when people put up comments, really shitty comments, and then you remove them, and then they go to another group and go, "I was just removed for voicing my opinion." It's like you were removed for being a total cunt. That's the thing. You weren't being constructive. You were just saying, "Oh yeah, fuck this, fuck that, fuck that." So you're removed, and then you go everywhere going, "Oh my God, it's my right. It's my right to voice my opinion." It ain't your right to be in our group. If we don't want you in the group, we don't want you in the group. We don't even have to give you a reason for removing you, but we are very fair with that. And the thing is, we have
12 mods, so we make a call.
Yeah, and the other side of it as well is you do get a lot of Americans saying, "Yeah, it's my right, it's my God-given right to voice my opinion." And well, you can voice your opinion, but it doesn't mean it's free from consequence when you do. So that's the thing.
Yeah, Mike Tyson said it best. I've said this before.
What about punching the face?
Yeah, it's like people are just very comfortable. But I mean, in fairness, I have to be honest. I mean, the COVID situation is really fucked everybody up. I mean, I'm going to put it this way, right? No, actually, I can't say that. I'm not allowed to. I can't say that. I'm not allowed to tell anybody that. Yeah, all right. No, anyway, just it's a big difference. There's a big difference in how people are with each other. There just doesn't seem to be any tolerance, and everybody that seems to be working, especially people that are back in a job, certainly over here in the UK, have all livid that they're at work. They've had fucking nearly 2 years off and getting paid 80% for doing fuck all, and now they've had to go back to work and get the remaining 20%. So you go from doing zero work for 80% of your pay to doing all your work for that extra 20% that you were getting. And I don't care who you are. It's a human way that if you walk outside your door, right, and a man walks up to you and just gives you £100, you're like, oh, that's fucking great. You go out, you know what? Next day you come out, same guy's there, there's £100. You're like, fuck me, this guy's awesome. If you do that for long enough, right? Let's just say you do it for 2 weeks. After a while, you go outside and you go, where the fuck's that cunt with my 100? But that's what happens. You start expecting that. You start budgeting that extra money into your life, and then when it isn't there, you're a bit like, holy, there's this injustice. So that's what's happened. People have got to the stage it's like, why am I going to work for the extra 20% for? Now I could be playing PlayStation and wanking into a sock for fucking 80% I was getting last month. It's a bit now everyone service everywhere is shit here. Honestly, it's the service industry is shit.
Yeah. Well, everyone's gone back home as well. That's the other side of it. So all the people who were doing it were from other countries.
They never underestimate the hard graft done by what would you call them? I don't know if it's called what are they called? What's the right political way to say it? Migrants? Is that the word?
Yeah, you can say migrants.
what's the word? What is it when they work? When they like come over here to like earn money and fucking graft and kick ass? Expat, you silly cunt. You live in a country. You know, expat is like you're like I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Expat is like if you
go and work abroad.
Yeah, but you call like English people that work in Spain expats. Maybe they are. Maybe that's what they are. But anyway, you never underestimate that fucking shit. Man. A lot of hard graft goes into that. And now it just ain't there, man. Service, honestly, has got. I mean, and I'm talking about across the boards. I'm talking not just about going into Sainsbury's. Just going to the doctors, dealing with like your receptionist in the doctors or the dentist or in a hospital or anywhere. It's
a couple of people say economic migrants.
There you are. That's the right word. Good. There you
are. Matt is saying, have you guys covered the Master Solid SL mess? Well, no, the thing about that is he's just gone AWOL again. And he popped up going, hey, guys, here's a load of pictures of my stuff I'm working on, which is way too much stuff for one person to do.
Dude, did you see those photographs, though? How did you see that? How many different projects that guy's got under? Yeah. I mean, that is a mismanagement of time if I've ever seen it. That guy,
like, he'll be working for the next 5 years every day if he was to finish all those. It was like so much stuff. It's ridiculous.
That is somebody that is literally, there's the definition of biting off more than you can chew. But I always agree with Alex. Alex says it publicly a lot, which is, you know what? You always have your phone in your hand. You're always having a shit. You're quick to fucking talk about things you want to do. So not answering people when they've got issues is just not fucking okay. And it's true. There is no excuse for the lack of communication. People come back and say, "Oh, I haven't been online, and my mother's been sick, and this has been going on, and that's been going on." But you can always track them. You can always literally see that they have been on, and they have been busy, and they have been on their messaging and doing other shit. They just don't want to deal with your shit, which is half the problem. It's half the issue. Unfortunately, I find that when you get a good reputation, you can pretty much charge out the arse to do whatever you want to do. I mean, he charges a lot of money. Matt is a fantastic painter for me. He's one of the best out there working. So Matt, I always butcher his fucking name. I want to say you've well butchered it.
I am the name butcher. So
Masaryk. Anyway, he's one of the top fucking boys for painting. He does a fantastic job. But you've got to be smart with what you take on. And it's the same for him. If he starts taking on so many projects that he can't manage in his personal life, and it's getting out of hand. And that guy showed pictures in his room. It was horrendous. Like, honestly, I was looking at, I saw like 3 pictures or something, or 2 pictures, and I was like, wow, that guy's busy. I didn't realize there was about another 8 or 9 more. They were all worse. I was like, whoa, man, that guy, like, he is fucked. There's no way he can get all that shit done.
Yeah.
In any kind of timely manner.
Radio silence is not acceptable.
I totally agree.
In this day and age, it's bullshit. Literally, any excuse is bullshit. If you don't reply to someone it's
because you don't want to.
I mean, especially like in a week. I mean, you may have like media blackout social media blackout for a couple of days or whatever else. Or
which you do.
I do admit that I do have it where if I get tagged to posts in the evening when I go to sleep, by the time it gets to morning, I don't see it anymore because it moves so far down my list. So I miss a lot of tagged posts. If someone messages me, sometimes I can miss it. But if someone messages me 5 times asking me the same thing, it ain't going to get missed. That's the thing. So, yeah, it's not acceptable. Let's just move on to the next one so we can get through. Otherwise, you're going to be on it all night, Georgie boy. Top 3 Sideshow Collectibles statues to date.
My opinion.
All of us, everyone.
Hard. Tough. They've across so many lines.
I don't think they did. That'd be JCG. Here you go. He's done like a phonetic. Is that not phonetic? Morzek.
No. It's an MR, isn't it? It's an MR, loads of O's.
Yeah.
Mrozek. Yeah, because it's Mrozek. Matt Mrozek. Matt Mrozek will be his name.
I typically reply minutes. I can do everything.
Yeah, but you know what, Matt? You have to. This is the thing. You need to. Once you set this standard, mate, you need to maintain it. You need to control your workload and your communication. Once you set the bar, that's the bar you have to maintain. It's no good being great replying to people, take on loads of work, go well above your head, don't message anybody, and then be like, oh, whoa, fucking me. It doesn't work like that. This guy has clearly taken too much work on, and I don't feel sorry for him, because I also have friends who have sent things to this person and been ignored, and and they just happen to be the loveliest person and walking the face of the earth. So, I've got no fucking sympathy at all.
Yeah.
OG Galactus. Nah, you're off your fucking tits, Nick.
Swamp Thing fucking Market is extremely underrated.
It's a very nice
Throne.
Piece. Very nice piece.
Original Spider-Man versus Hulk. Thanos on Throne.
That's a very nice piece as well. The Thanos,
the
Hulk versus Spider-Man's really nice.
If I was to go for pieces that I would have in my collection, I would probably go for maybe like Wolf Predator.
Wolf Predator is definitely
for.
Wolf Predator is definitely there.
Would I even love that piece. I don't even know if I like Doom on Throne, but I don't know if I would have it in my collection. Like if I had to choose everything. I'll tell you what is a really, really fantastic piece, but I have no affinity to the character, is I think the Man-Thing is really nice. I think that
Man-Thing is no, sorry, I thought that's what they meant by swapping. That Man-Thing is well nice. Now, I know what the Man-Thing is.
Yeah.
The Man-Thing is very nice.
Man-Thing's one of the nice
That's one, the exclusive is the light art eyes, isn't it?
It might not be. There might be. There's just one. I don't know. It could.
No, there isn't. There's an exclusive, and it's got light up eyes, and it's like half in the water. I remember it's got no legs. Its legs got all water.
You're smoking, saying there, Daniel.
Off your tits, you're
Juggernaut. Dark Man all the way, David. I've got that Dark Man. He ain't nowhere near up there. He ain't even top 3. He ain't even top 10 in my pieces. Like a fucking big elephant.
The Dark Man's good for one thing. That's wiping down one of the top 3.
Thanos on Throne, original Lobo, original Joker. Great list, yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I got.
Like your 1 to 5th scale, get my vote. Details is superb. 1/4 Skeletor, Mumra, G.I. Joe. Also for the vote is the 3rd Wolverine PF, the one standing in the Sentinel's hand.
I mean, falling off it.
Falling off the Sentinel hand. I do also like Fury of the Beast as well.
Fury of the Beast, that's a lovely piece.
Mm-hmm.
There's loads, man. I mean, I think as well, and I say this not from a personal perspective, but through a respect perspective, which is the grey Hulk premium format sculpted by Andy Burgholtz. That's selling for fucking in the tens.
10 grand.
That's selling in the tens of the thousands now. That's a $300 piece. When that happens, you must pay your respect and say that is the market and that deserves to be in the top 3. Not because I love the sculpt, not because I find it that I want it or I would ever even own it, but I think to ignore it is incredibly ignorant, because anything that can go, I mean, if it's £3,000, it gets 10 times the value. If it's, we're talking about something that is, what's that take it to? If it's in the tens of the thousands, something like 10, 15 grand, that's what's that? It's just crazy.
If it's crazy. 1,000%, it's like 4,000 or 5,000%. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's like 3,500%, isn't it?
But that you have to pay your respect. I mean, Doom was 300 and it sells for about $3,000. So $3,000.
Grey Hulk originally sold for that much because it was sold at one of Sideshow charity auctions.
No. There's another one. There's loads. There's a few that have.
That guy sell. Rob Salaney sold one for a lot of money as well.
Yeah, there's a couple that have. There's a couple of people I know that have sold it for in the tens of 10, 12, 15K. It's just crazy.
I have a set of Kiss statues by Sideshow. Not a huge Sideshow fan, but I'm happy to own them. That Aussie guy did it, didn't he? That George, I can't remember because he's changed his name now to something totally random. But he's done a video of that. The Kiss statues.
Trying to think, of Sideshow pieces. I definitely think. I think in terms of.
Breaker of
I have that. No, Breaker of Brimstone, no chance. You'll find. I've got to be honest. I don't know if there's much modern that would get in there. I mean, Thanos on Throne sold for a lot of money, but I don't put that in there. I wouldn't put
Mark
it in the
7
top 3.
Iron Man. No, it's Mark 6. Yeah, but it is Mark 6 Iron Man.
Nice piece. It's a nice piece.
I've actually been tempted to sell that.
I tell you what, the fucking Mark 1's nice. Mark 1's nice. Very nice piece.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest as well. I think that Fury the Beast is an exceptional piece. A very good call from Alex down there.
I go with the black one. Once you go black, you don't go back. You know.
Yeah.
As we've got
black of the berry, sweet of the juice.
As we've got Cat Dad on there, we've got Michael there talking about we've had that conversation so many times.
Well, it's Black History Month, so we'll go there.
Yeah. I do regret selling that, but then I do regret it. But then when I sold it, I got shit on the money because eBay kept fucking up with it. So I can't
really like the comic cat. I like that piece a lot.
Oh dear God, Bobby, come on, Bobby. Have some respect for yourself, Bobby. Come on,
honestly. Go look in the mirror and then have a word. Say now, Bob. Bob, listen. I'm not going to fuck up today. Was it Baldrick used to say? You remember what Baldrick used to say? Oh, brilliant.
Tony Tiger from my collection only. Wolf, Jugs, Fury the Beast. Yeah,
definitely feel like Wolf. I definitely feel like Wolf,
Fury the
Beast. Yeah.
Not so much Jugs.
Definitely not Juggernaut. No, definitely not.
The charity event is what kicked off the absurd prices, though. I think Rob
maybe it could be
sold his early. No, I'm sure Rob
might be. I can't say that, but it's irrelevant. None of it's relevant. I know that Doom exclusive. I've got a friend of mine that bought that for £5,000-6,000 at a charity event. That didn't set the price for Doom. So the fact that it's still going for them kind of money means it's doing it all on its own. I really like the dial as well. The Spider-Man. The old XMen dials are nice. The Colossus and the Cyclops, all them. They're nice.
It's actually,
they're nice pieces.
Josh, it is actually Black History Month in UK in October. I have check.
See, there you are.
We are based in UK.
And we are in the UK. Yeah. So it's just Black History Month here. I'm sure that in every country in the world, from January all the way to December, there's a Black History Month somewhere.
Every month. When I finally made one live. How's it going, Irish Alec? Had a bit of a while, man.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, you're tripping with Jugs. Yeah, I should
stop. Not really.
Everyone who says Jugs, I should mute.
The only thing that's tripping is Jugs himself, and he's falling over.
Even Michael here. Michael is here. Black History Month is here. The world doesn't revolve around the USA. What the hell? I think my final three then are going to be Wolf, Fury the Beast, and Predator Market. I'm going to go with those three.
Predator Market with the recent one?
No, the original one.
Oh.
They did an old one, they got an old one.
I'm going to have to go.
Shit. No. Fuck you.
You forget? No, you've done it now. You've done it. You've dropped the hammer.
I'm taking it back. No.
What did you miss?
Fucking idiot.
What did you miss?
Fucking idiot. You. Oh, man.
What did you miss?
The Fred Burton Robocop bust, right? The darkness bust. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, the third one could be anything if I get those two. It's fine.
Nah, I wouldn't even add them to mine. You're right.
No, they're my ones. And then I'll just take the. Then maybe no. I like the Nateri 1/3 scale.
Yeah, you tried to get that a couple of times, didn't you? Bless you.
I won it.
Never worked out for you.
I won it. They never sent it.
Yeah, you won it for quite a good price, though. That's why. I don't know. For me, I definitely agree with the Wolf Predator. I mean, obviously, I'm a comic fan, so I'm going to go Grey Hulk because. I don't think you can disrespect the aftermarket value it's gone up to. I think when you compare that against any other statue, I don't know if you're going to find any statue that is selling for 3,000 to 5,000 times the retail price. I don't think you're going to find that anywhere. So for me, I think that needs to be respected. Respect it. I think the Lobo premium format, which I have.
Yes, I have seen him in person, and I wouldn't put him in there.
Yeah, we have both seen him in person, and neither of us will put him in there. Yeah. Like the Lobo is a really well executed piece in terms of what showed at prototype and what they delivered. It's very, very close, but
Lobo is one of
Very
the
hard.
most undersold pieces out there. Like,
Yeah, in terms of
undervalued
quality,
piece.
definitely.
What you get for the money, 100%, 100%. What you get for the money is.
Yeah, it's the best logo out there. Still, is the best.
All right, we'll move on now because we got time. So this is now the group topic. So, what do you do with your boxes, and do they limit your collection ability? This one resonated with me quite a lot because obviously I'm moving, so I've been boxing stuff up and thinking this may not go in my my assigned space, so I might have to struggle with this. And then George is leaving me boxes here, going, I don't have no space in my loft, in my 5-bedroom house and whatever else, and I'm like, fuck you, George, get the fuck out of my house. Anyway, so yeah, of course. I mean, I've had it where I've had to consider the boxes, and George is now at a place where his attic is full, and he's basically like thinking, where the hell am I going to put this and that now? So I do think it does. And also, when I was setting up when I was here for a long time, I've got a pretty small hatch to my loft, so a lot of the boxes didn't fit anyway. So that was a problem. A lot of the XM boxes didn't go up there. There's
no bend in them fuckers. That's why XM boxes. There's no giving them. You like push them against the corner. You just want a little bit of bend. Just a little bit of bow, so you can like. But they don't do shit, man. They like literally. They're like they're not Lennox Lewis. You punch them, and they punch you right back in the face. They don't have no shit. It's well funny. I don't know. Let's get to the point now, man. My loft is absolutely
I've got a spare room. It is 1/3 full of boxes. Well, again, living here, the master bedroom was full of boxes. That's how crazy it was. Sorry, David. Yeah, I missed that off. He said the Pumpkinhead as well. The original Pumpkinhead. That's a good call as well. 150 edition size, and really heavily designed piece. Cat Dad, just to have your OG4.
I do, my friend. I do. Can you see my camera? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Ready? Is he there? Can you see him?
Yeah, down a bit. Yeah, I could see him. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Glory.
Before having Mary Sod, Guts, and P1 Skull Knight and Horse both coming makes me want to cry. 8 boxes. Well, the Skull Knight was $1,700 to ship, so your shipping bill was going to be ridiculous, and then your tax bill on top of that as well. Yo, Cole, how's it going?
Bitch.
Yeah, there you go. Edwin. Everyone's talking to Edwin. Where's Edwin? There you go, Edwin. How's it going?
Hey, Edwin. Yo, Edwin. I love you. Capital letters, Edwin. Like, you're awesome, Edwin.
Edwin. Hi, Edwin. Hi, Rome.
Hi, Edwin. Hey. Edwin, I like you.
Edwin, you're back.
You come on over to my house and fuck my sister.
That's what that was the beginning of a song, apparently, on the seat, like a tape. And Ryan used to always say it.
What's up? You know, things.
Alex, show us the XM Sinister. Can't do it, mate. Can't do it. I haven't seen it. I have 3 Prime 1, but 6 boxes already is too much for me. LOL.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. That does. The double box shit's bad.
Boxes are terrible. Yeah, so what we'll do is, should we go to the pictures?
Sure, pitch. I'm ready.
You going pitch?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Just checking. It's fine, but just wanted to make sure that I heard it right.
Just want to make sure that you know your place. I know my role.
Well, there you go. So we basically got the Dante in from Darkside Collectibles. You said when you sent me these pictures, they go well out of sync. So these are like all over the place now. So Dante came in. We did the review of this, and actually came out pretty good.
This Dante is a very, very nice piece. Really, really was impressive, to be fair. I was very surprised as well by the edition size. 150 pieces is custom numbers. This, in terms of licensed pieces, it's going to be a hard one to find in years to come.
I think it's actually that they have an exclusive which has 150, and then they have a regular, I believe.
Do you know what the regular ES is?
500.
Still low.
And then they also do have a 1/3 coming. Also, when we were looking on the video as well, there was one where he was holding the sword of Alistair, and that was taken away. So they didn't. Alastor. Yeah. So
it was overkill anyway.
Yeah. All
And then
right.
show some images of this bitch.
I'm getting onto it. Calm down. So yeah, you also get the light up eyes there as well. So do you want to talk about the light up eyes because you really like them?
Well, you and it blinded by them, which made my day.
Yeah, shining right in my face.
Yeah, they're really bright actually. So the hair comes off. It's got like a button and stuff. Push it and then put the hair back on again. It's pretty fucking cool. But the light up's really, really bright. I mean, on this I've had to drop the brightness a little bit down, just because it was just so bright. I had to like pull it down. But very cool.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
This is then the Ifrit hands,
Ifrit hands, yeah, armor.
That's what I said, and they are really cool, like really, really cool. The clear resin on these is done really well. The armor painted on the hands is done really well. It's really nice, really, really nice piece. That's the standard head, and there's double Ifrits,
which is one of my favorite ones. Some of the detailing on the boots.
Detailing the boots is nice. Got loads of these. So they've got the sword,
there's the Alastor sword.
Alastor sword hilt. The base head's all bright there, but that's the details on the base of the ivory. And yeah, really, really like loads and loads of switch outs, everything in ivory. Sword of Sparta.
Sword of Sparta is very cool, man. Gave us kids trying to put that on because it's well big, well heavy, but really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah, it was really impressive actually in person. It was a really nice piece. You know, there was nearly 20 pieces in the box, and we didn't have any breakage, any damage, and it was quite impressive really that everything come very well packed. So impressive. I mean, there's all gems and things and clear resin in the sword and on the gloves. So you expect maybe something to go a little bit awry, but it was all perfect, and the clear resin's done really well.
No issues.
It's like crystal clear. You can't see any like cracks or.
It's a shame really because when we were sitting on the sofa and we had obviously the lights pointing at us, the hands looked amazing, but then I don't think it picked up on camera because obviously the lights weren't.
The lights are in front, not behind them. The camera's in front.
So that was a shame. Then also we've got the Spock in. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's Dante as well. Sorry, Dante.
Shotgun.
Yeah. So you get ebony, ivory, 2 heads, sword of Sparta, the 2 Ifrit gauntlets as well, shotgun hand, and then you obviously have that Alastor sword on the back.
Yeah.
And you got light up eyes and the non-light up eyes. I actually really like the non-light up eyes portraits. Were really good. And there's some of the detail on the hilt and shit of the sword, which is cool.
Very nice. There you go, detail on the sword. Yeah. I think I've duplicated some of these. There you go.
Some of them are bright. What's nice pictures? That's fine.
This is what you sent me. You sent me this. So then we got the Spock. We also got this in from Darkside Collectibles again. They took the risk and they wanted to be, was it baptized by fire? And they wanted.
Well, they wanted to see if they wanted to see what they needed to, what they needed to do. So obviously it's like, is their stuff any good? Is it not? They send it to reviewers who will actually say their stuff is shit. Don't buy it, which is what we would say if it was. Which is, I don't know. You can probably, I don't think you can pick. I don't think there's any channel with numbers like ours that will do that. So I think that's a fair, that's brave of them anyway. I fucking love this piece. I really like this piece a lot.
It is actually really.
It's hard as well. We got a lot of lights on this too, so it's quite shiny in places where it's not as shiny in person. And that fucking portrait, man, I love that portrait so much.
Yeah.
That's a polystone portrait, bro. How the fuck did they do that?
Well, that's the thing as well. A lot of the stuff coming out.
A lot
of stuff coming out now is silicon. So to do that in resin is really good, very good. There was a few discrepancies. I think Stuart Murray said that there was a few things with the uniform which weren't quite right, but
just the thing that pops up on his shoulders a bit tall, the little thing that's on his
the nub.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, really, really dig it, man.
Live long
really
and prosper.
Like the portrait a lot.
The shocker.
Yeah, so you got to do your hands behind. And this one as well, he said about that because that's the more classic Enterprise as opposed to the more modern one from the movie. Which I'm not sure actually. Looking at that now, but it probably is though. Look at that. That's fucking crazy. Look at that. Yeah. That's crazy.
Also, you got to remember that these images have kind of been sent to me via WhatsApp. They've been taken, sent to me via WhatsApp, put on my computer, and then blown up again. So yeah, they're not the best pictures in that regard. Also, then Iron Studios is releasing some pieces there. So they've got the Batman, Aquaman 2, Black Adam, Flash, Shazam, all coming soon.
Like the look of Black Adam.
Yeah. I didn't see the trailer. I only saw the Batman trailer. I don't like watching trailers very much, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it showed too much. It don't show fuck all with Black Adam, though, so you're okay. Black Adam shows nothing.
I saw the intro where it had who was the guy who is in that? Oh God. Oh, someone famous was in it, and he was saying that he's Dr. Pierce Brosnan. That sort of thing with Pierce, like a short with Pierce Brosnan talking about it. Then you got the prototypes Ken. This looks more like, do you know the intro where he's kind of like in like Alpha or so, where he's like does like a jab, doesn't it? It looks more like that sort of thing rather than doing a dragon punch. He's not in the right stance to be doing the dragon punch, is he?
Well, actually, I don't know, because I think with Ken, because it's he hits you more times. Ryu just does you I think twice, but I think Ken goes like 1, 2, and then 3. So I think that's the start of it. Maybe.
Okay.
Because he like hits you more, Ken, when he does the dragon punch. So maybe that could be right. That could be right. I like the look of it. It looks good.
I don't like the face very much, but I like the rest of it. You know.
Well, that first picture looks almost like a dead copy of Ryu. Second one. That one.
That one.
That's well close. That's well close to Ryu, that.
Well, he does like to reuse his sculpts anyway.
That's close, that is, to the Ryu one. That one's very different. And I like the switch out bust as well. Again, I'm not. I think I agree with you. I'm not sure on the portrait.
Not sure. That one looks like a sex doll. Looks like about to suck some cock, man. Again. Oh, yeah.
You win again, Ryu.
Yeah. And then you got the Ryu and the Akuma.
I'm selling that Akuma. I'm selling the Shin Akuma if anyone wants it. Hit me up.
I'm surprised you're selling it. So
yeah, I'm moving my Street Fighter stuff. So Sagat and Akuma both for sale. People would hit me up, PM me.
This is the Venom by Queen Studios. Someone was asking if you think this is comic book or if you think this is movie. I actually think, do you know what this looks like to me? This looks like, do you know the image of that one where it's got Venom written in the side of the mouth?
I own that piece.
Yeah, but that's what it kind of looks like, doesn't it?
Wait there, and I can get it for you if you want to see.
Yeah, like that. Look at that.
Right there.
I've got it in my background on my computer. Okay. He's going to get it when I've got it on my background. But anyway. Live long and prosper. Yeah, Spock is great. I really like the Spock. Spock looks shit. I think that's about. Spock looks.
You ladies still here?
Dope. And the Spock looks shit. I think that's about Ken. LOL. Don't collect bust, but this one tempts me.
Ready?
It's comic. I got this symbiote. Wait, let me go. I can do. Oh, it's mirrored. Okay, yeah. Look, hold on. Oh, I can't do that. Don't worry. I can't do what I was going to do.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think it does look like that.
Does look like that, actually.
Yeah.
Now I've got it sort of next to it. Yeah, it looks very, very much like that. It looks really like it. Only the tail is more violent. The tongue, sorry. Yeah. The tongue is more violent in this statue than this. This is just simple tongue. But yeah, I mean, I don't think even though the
talking about you can say he's getting old. He just gets up and walks off.
Yeah, fuck you lot. I think, to be honest with you, even though it looks like, I think it's more comic.
It is definitely more comic. It's a stylized comic.
Yeah, I don't think it's the film, because the film, he's like weird.
Well, he ain't got the thing on his chest either.
And he's bumpy as well. He's a bit bumpy in the film.
We
can't eat Mrs. Chen.
Yeah, I'm not really looking. I don't know. I don't really. I like the movie because of my experience of watching it, but I didn't enjoy it.
I went to see that film 2 weeks before my son was born.
Yeah.
Literally, like my wife was like heavily pregnant watching that. We went seeing the IMAX, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have the baby in here if we're not fucking careful with these vibrations." The Venom shit was well loud. Oh god, pussy, and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
So it was like, it's definitely.
I like this.
Loads of good bits.
Edition size of about 500, I think. But I did.
That's a beautiful. That's a beautiful bust. That's a magnificent
really nice
looking piece. Really nice.
Really nice piece, actually. And it would go nice with my 2 Spider-Man busts, because this is much better than the bust that company's doing. Much better.
Didn't somebody compare this with the fucking shit Sideshow one? So do you see a difference?
Well, I think what happened was
is that a joke?
Someone said like the price point's only this one's like $100 more or so.
A million miles away from it. A million miles. Yeah. Looks to me like this one's teeth's better than that whole fucking piece.
There you go. So it's 80 centimeters, 8.5 centimeters tall, 60 deep, and about 60 wide. So yeah, really nice. Tempted. No, I can't.
You should definitely buy this.
576 edition size. Yeah, okay. Polystone resin and resin saliva. We done this last week, George. Do you really want to go over this again?
Nah, I don't know shit.
You done it last week. You said me this last week as well. I think you're just forgetting.
Someone's high-fived him when he had Watsits in his hand.
Yeah, been wanking off a Watsit, yeah. So then
this is George Raw's pictures of the
tweet heads.
Yeah, tweet head. Selena Kyle. Yeah. Selena Kyle.
Beautiful. It's really nice. Yeah, the face looks really good. The likeness looks great. I never liked the cats, so they always like it's like a bat and they just don't look right, do they?
You can't sculpt them. You never can. They look shit. All of them look shit.
I mean, she looks nice. I mean, really nice. Yeah.
She looks really special. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that brings me back to my childhood. Also, it was shattered when my childhood was shattered when they said that she wore padding in her ass. So.
Dude, you don't know how films are done.
But no, I like it. This then is the XM Spider-Man 2099.
Someone's getting this in hands. This is some collector's photos. I put these in there because I was quite interested. We reviewed the prototype. Not that anybody got to see that. Don't know what happened there. But the unmasked head looks completely different.
Really?
Yep. Have a look.
Well, that's a bad picture. You can't tell from that.
Zoom in on the face. Zoom in. Looks to me something has happened with his eyes.
Oh,
has he got a light up?
Oh, no. He's meant to have red eyes. He is meant to have red eyes.
He didn't have fucking red eyes when I reviewed it.
No, they changed it. Yeah, they changed it.
Looks much better now. Much better light.
This is Top Cow. This is Aphrodite 9. So, yeah.
Good, because I had no idea.
Yeah, it's coming. I was kind of like, is that Punchline? Who is that? And then it's Aphrodite 9, I think, or 1X or whatever. I don't know however you say it. I'm assuming it's not. Then this is the tease for Lobo. The only reason I could tell this was Lobo when I first saw it as well, even though I've seen the full statue, I was like, what the hell is that? Because I saw the dog's nuts at the top.
Oh yeah.
That's the only reason I was like, what is it? What is it? I don't know what that is. Is this like a weird some transformer? And then I was like, oh yeah, there's the balls. Okay, it's Lobo. So that's coming. This then is the Red Hood from the Samurai line.
This looks amazing. This is
getting really, really good feedback.
This looks so fucking cool. Definitely one of the best samurai pieces for a long time. This looks really cool. You
got the 2 additional switch outs.
Dude, love that one on the right. That one on the right is mental.
The one with the nose.
With the white hair. That's fucking cool as shit.
And then you got like a scythe. You got a gun. You got the samurai sword, and then you got a hand.
Yeah, they are scythes, isn't they? That's what they are.
Scythe and then another gun as well. So you can double guns, double scythe.
Well, I don't think they're called scythe. I think they're called size, isn't they?
Size? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, size.
What's scythe? Oh, the scythe's the Reaper thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double-handed jobby.
Haven't teased a Transformer in a while. No, I haven't done any conventions to tease it, to be honest. So then this is 53 high, 33 deep, and
dude, so much about this one. I think it's cool. So when I see these kind of pieces, I really think like, fuck, I should have got in on this line.
What's someone saying about the audio? What's wrong with the audio? What's wrong, Ollie?
Yeah, what's wrong, Ollie?
Ollie.
Tell me
all
how
the pieces
does
there,
it
the dragon
feel?
on the side. Yeah, loads and loads of details on this. Really cool.
Just
Really
like
cool.
all them,
Jacket
like,
looks cool.
just really
Switch
nice.
out. Yeah.
They got some right gems in that line.
This one's gone down really, really well. Really, really
Not
well.
surprised,
Really
man.
popular. There's the
You're going down the floor. You're going down like a sweet muffin.
what? What you? Did you not sleep much? Did you not sleep last?
Yeah, I never sleep. I'm fucking dad. What sleep do I get?
What are you talking about? LaFour and muffin. What are you talking about?
There's a bit in like dodgeball.
Oh, cool.
He says, "You're going down, LaFour. You're going down like a sweet muffin."
Oh yeah, there is like a
just-
scratching. Ollie, yeah, that's George's mic is scratching a little bit. Make sure your plug's plugged in properly.
Ah, it's plugged in. It's probably because it's on my sleeve.
Oh God.
That's where it's meant to be, on your sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, your lapel. I don't have one.
2 sets of these pictures. Loads going on.
Wicked.
That's up for pre-order now. This looks well like Sang.
It does look a bit like Sang, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like they well sculpted that based on Sang's head. So yeah. This is Super Scroll, and that's the switch out head there.
That's Sang when the paint's not good.
Yeah, that's Sang when lunch is late, mate. Yeah. So you got that, and then also this is the tease as well for the Super Scroll. That's him as well.
Yeah, the leg in it.
They've got flames. Yeah, they've done it differently actually. It's not like some of the other ones where they do all 4 limbs. You know, all 4 limbs are different things normally.
Yes, I don't like that though.
No, it's not like that.
It's horrible.
It's 2 and 2 on arms, and then some switch out arms as well.
Sweet.
War Tank is coming. It's coming, yeah. So yeah, War Tank is coming. So there's a version A, version B of these, and we'll talk about that more later. Then we're on to the customs. So this is a custom Batman, kind of similar to the kind of Scars theme by with Alex Ross, I think.
I just think you can't beat that one. You know, I like the fact that they're trying to do something different with it, but man, that like really is.
I don't. I think they've tried to modernize it, but I don't think it looks very good.
Nah, not for me.
No. There's the original Scars, which looks great. There's a
That's a really nice piece.
There's a redone one as well, which looks really nice as well. With
yeah, it looks good too. Yeah, that's the one I like.
This is a step back, I think. I don't think it's that good.
No.
So yeah, not for me, I'm afraid. Then you got Alpha 3. I was going to say Flashhead. Alpha 3 Daredevil. So that.
Looks cool.
Yeah,
like their museum series. Actually, they got a Cyclops coming that I really like the look of as well.
Oh really? Oh cool.
Yeah,
cool.
It's a different kind of design, but I really like it anyway. Just you know, wow.
Or Godzilla. I don't know whether this is a custom or a license
I don't know
piece.
either. That's why it's there.
Maybe Spiral. Yeah, that's why it's here.
Well, cool.
Yeah, then you got this abomination of a thing. You got this. So there's a Hulk with Iron Man.
Has he killed him, or is he sad he's dead? I don't
know. He's like ripped him in half, but maybe it's a drone or whatever, and it's just terrible. I just don't like it at all. I just think the concept is horrible. It's called Hulk Unchained. Maybe it's based on art, but for me, and then you put that head on.
There?
Well, that's the thing. You get the switch out head, which doesn't make any sense.
Dude, did he go back in time to the 70s? He's got flares on.
It looks like my dad wearing a wig. The head. That's bad. No, that's gash. That's really
She'll
gash.
be dead soon.
Yeah. Shaft. Damn right. Who is the man? Shut your mouth.
Oh,
Shaft.
That's fucking terrible, man.
It's like Hulk with lockdown.
Mate, how sexist is Shaft, though?
Yeah.
I mean, what a sexist, mouth chauvinist pig, honestly. Can you believe it?
Well, you get away with it back then. Yeah, look, Jesus, what is that? Yeah.
It might be Jesus. It might be Jesus Hulk.
It's bad. It's so bad. I don't know. I don't know where they're going with this. Someone spent a lot. Clearly, someone is like.
They're going straight to hell. Straight to hell.
Like, what's that bit in Science of the Lambs where they're talking about the. Someone loved him. someone fed him honey and took good care of him. You know, that's what it's like. Someone really loved him and took good care of him. But yeah, that's a face only a mother could love. Jesus.
The whole concept design is not great. I agree with
I don't think it really makes sense. I just think it's a bit. What is it? Is it a drone? All of a sudden, is Iron Man having a drone in the Hulkbuster?
No idea. No idea.
Yeah. Then you got the custom Obi-Wan. So this is coming. Very mixed responses. This is from the end where Anakin kills Anakin burns up or doesn't kill him.
You should listen to him though. He's on fucking high ground. He's well high ground. Look.
Yeah. I'm on higher ground, Anakin.
Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it.
And then they do that with the lights off. And then they listened to you, George. They listened. So they paid their electric bill. Look, turned it on.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it would be nice to see the fucking piece.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's getting mixed responses. I mean, a lot of people like it. I think it looks nice.
Portrait's nice.
I think it's a very iconic scene as well. So I do think it's been taken from one of the kind of like people complain a lot about that trilogy. I'd actually like it. I rewatched them all recently.
I love Revenge of the Sith. Fucking awesome. I like it. It's my second favourite film.
Shortly after that, where he rises up as well. You know, Rise Vader. Yeah. Look, it's funny the praise the Hulk gets on Facebook. People suck so much fucking cock on Facebook. Basically, when anyone puts up a custom piece and they're all like in a custom group, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is the best piece ever." Yeah, PO day one, all this shit. I'm looking at it going, what the fuck am I missing? What am I missing?
Yeah, but you must have that biased opinion that Mr. Wallace was talking about when, you know, apparently you've got like this. There's this big biased opinion for Last Level. Everybody, has this big issue or some shit. Like it's a big conspiracy. You know, it's just fucking priceless the way that people think. Honestly,
what I think about Last Level,
it's just so funny.
The guy's kind of dropped. He's done a runner, left his company, sold it to someone who's renowned for being a shit factory. They made a promise to say, yeah, even though we own a factory, we're going to pay top price to get this other factory to do it. Yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah. So then they say, oh, no, it's Ownage who are producing the master. That don't make any difference. So you're getting Ownage to do the master, but you're still getting this shitty factory to replicate
you ain't getting the fucking master, you stupid cunt.
That don't make any sense. Even if whoever does the master, it don't really matter. You're still getting a shitty factory to cast it and paint it, and that's the problem. Their paint is a problem.
But they're doing kits now, aren't they? Because their paint was so shit that they had to do that.
But they sell them for €3,000 for an unpainted kit.
That's hilarious. Just obscene. Yeah, but somebody's so biased. Clearly, you have an issue. You must have an issue. If you don't like them, you've got a biased issue. You've got a problem.
I have it. Well,
don't have an opinion that goes against the fucking sheep that are in that group. For God's sake.
Last time I spoke to the guy,
must be a biased opinion based on what bias is that you don't like it.
The guy who ran away from his own group. Last time I spoke to him, I told him to go fuck himself anyway. So, yeah.
There's your bias right there.
Yeah,
I can hear it.
No, but he left. He left the group, so it's nothing to do with him anymore.
Still bias.
Anyway,
fucking joke.
Here is Obi-Wan.
Can't have an objective. You can't have an objective opinion that goes against somebody else's. Second you do that, you have an agenda. It's priceless.
It's like, sorry, I just saw the hands holding it up at the side, just made me laugh. I think this looks actually pretty cool, but the one thing I don't like is I don't like the way that Electro's using his electricity as like a rope. That just don't really make sense.
Why?
It's just weird. It's, I don't know.
In the cartoons and stuff like that happens. It like appears as hands, grabs people. So it depends on what sort of reference site you get. I'm sure that in the comics it probably does too.
Yeah.
There'll be numerous examples in the comics of Electro's electricity being more of a sort of human physical threat. So I wouldn't go that far. I mean, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. This is just fantastic. Everything about this is really impressive. The only thing you'd say about it,
if they can produce it in that way, yes.
The only thing you would say is that where someone does these kind of projects, like for example, the other people, they sort of merge the spaces. These are just like the Sinister Six, all their glory, full statues, sort of put all around together. So there is a little bit of a lack of synchronicity in it, I think. But, you know, because you've got to think...
Spider-Man for trying to fuck off, though.
Yeah, you'd well jump out of there. Fuck that. You'd get well out of there.
My only issue as well is the fact that with these characters, there's a lot of green. There's a world load of green.
Yeah,
all the villains are covered in green. You know, that's the thing. You've got Vulture, Mysterio, Electro, Dr. Octopus.
Also, when you think about it from a different perspective, I mean, if you look, you can see that Sandman's going to be mostly sand, so that will help. Kraven's not green, so that helps. But the problem is that Sandman and Kraven both occupy the front, whereas you probably want them in between Mysterio, Electro, Vulture, and Dr. Octopus, who are all green.
Break up a bit, yeah.
You'd want sort of, you know what I mean? But I mean, other than them sort of nitpicking color issues, this is a really fantastic put together. I have to say, I like the flow of it. I just think, you know, whenever you do these sort of like 6 people and then one person in the middle, and they're all like round that, you can't ever find the ideal viewing angle. You know, like at the minute, you can't see Dr. Octopus because the hand's there. You can't really see Mysterio because, you know, mate, he's blocking it. Vulture's like blocked. So wherever you go like that, you're going to find that problem.
Well, that's the thing as well, as I was going to say, Sandman has a green and white shirt as well, like Stripey, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, I think I'm looking on there. I mean, I don't know if that's in there, probably is. But like I'm saying anyway, it's the problem with this is going to be, even if you had it and you wanted to display it, I don't think there's a proper angle where you can see it all. I think things will block each other because that's the problem. But I think it's a fantastic design. I really think, you know, I like it when people, you know, go out of the box like this, think about things like this. This is definitely one of them ones that is needed. The only problem is I think the style is nothing like maybe the XM ones. So, you know, if you had like the Wonder Woman and you had, what's the other fucking one? There's a Wonder Woman and then there's the Batman one. They're going to probably do a Superman one. And I think they should do like a Spider-Man one and do an X-Men one and all that business. I definitely think they should try to continue that going. But I think if you added this next to those, I don't know if it would work because the styles are very different.
Just hit myself in the face with the microphone. Right. So yeah, there's the back angle of it as well. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It's hard. It's so hard to get the composition right for all of them at the same time, as you say, and then to engineer this as well. To engineer this, so they're going to lean and going to do whatever. I
think that's something that, you know, that really the Sanity and the Wonder Woman, you know, and even really to some degree the X-Men Dio and the Darkside Dio, I don't think they get enough credit. I don't think them pieces get enough credit for the fact you can fucking see almost everything from most angles, which has been thought about. You see, it's something that it's been thought about a lot. The composition of design has obviously taken a long time to get right, whereas in the downside of customs is these things can be manufactured and put together a lot faster. That can be to their detriment. So for me, I think this is one of them pieces when it's all done and dusted, it's going to block a bit.
I'd partially surround Mysterio with purple smoke to break up the green. Maybe use the animated series design of Doc Ock to have the yellow armor sections on, etc.
Good call. Good idea. It's a good idea.
So, yes.
See, if like XM was doing this design, those sort of things would be used to bridge the gaps in between people. There would be sand and there'd be smoke, there'd be electricity. They'd all sort of try to be like in to sort of break up some of these spaces. And, but again, like I say, it's a cool idea.
I hope it comes out well. I really do.
Yeah.
This then is, I think we showed this last week with just the image. There's more
Stab you in the chest with my board.
I think the board, I mean, I'm sure it's based off of art, but I just think that board is weird. Really bizarre. He's then holding, I'm assuming that's Dr. Doom's mask. Mjolnir. It's Dr. Doom's mask there. It's got nice foam buttocks. Glutimus maximus. I just really don't like the shape of that board at all. It looks like a butter knife. It really does.
It doesn't look like any type of fucking circle I've ever seen.
No. It's yeah, I don't like that at all. And then the designs on the base, I don't like either, to be honest with you. So you got like a Galactus. You have I can't even see what that is. Is that Thor? Meant to be Thor because he's like shooting against Mjolnir, but that looks dreadful. And then you got him against Thanos, but he's like tiny. Then you got him against Doom. Then you got him on the floor where it looks like he's got like a really long arm. Like, look at the size of his arm. What the fuck? What's going on there? His arm looks weird.
I don't know what's happening, man.
I don't know what that is. And you got like Fantastic Four. I don't get it. I don't get these references. I mean, they're just really weird. It's bizarre. I don't like it at all. This could actually be Queen Studios, but I don't know because this person does all the sculpting for their bust. So like Zedo Smile or something. So it could be. And he did show his Thanos way before Queen Studios made it. But also he did it different. Do you remember he had the cube in the back of it and stuff?
Yeah. I liked it.
This was from the What If. So it's basically What If, and it's like Ultron and Thingy merge, Vision merge, and they got the gems, and basically that's it. So there's a bust of that being made. It's only a matter of time when they showed this was coming.
Sure, looks cool.
I haven't seen the issue, the episode yet. Anyway, this is Marvel vs. Capcom Venom. It looks like. I don't know where that's from. You sent me that.
Has there ever been a good one of them?
No.
The search continues.
The symbiotes there look dreadful, like really bad. God, this is like a World War II Wolverine.
I think this is Caleb.
It is Caleb. I don't like this either. I really don't like this. Yeah, I just think that
looks very early.
Well, I just think that pose with the second head with the cigar, it just looks like he's got scoliosis or something. He's got really bad. Like I know Wolverine has quite bad posture, but with that kind of head, it doesn't work for me at all. It just looks really bizarre.
I just for me, I think that I think that's an overkill base, man. I just think that you know what I mean. It's just an overkill massively.
Yeah.
He's a small character, which means that is the smallest tank ever built. So what you need to do is lose like about 40% of that base, 50%. You need to use like half of that base.
What if version of what if Ultron 1? It's I don't know if that's from the animated series, then that's what it is. That Wolverine looks like Gollum. I just think it looks dreadful. I mean, he's done some amazing work, phenomenal work, but this isn't one of it. You know, this isn't it for me.
Yeah, it's not nice at all. Got to agree with you.
Even like where he's got his arm.
So much of his leg. Look what his legs are doing.
Forearm, like
his legs are weird. He's like leaning. His legs are bent, and then he's leaning forward.
Look at the way he's like resting his forearm there. It's just so weird. I don't know. And
it's a horrible design. To be fair,
and that as well. That just doesn't work. I don't know.
Yes, it's quite horrific, to be honest. The more you look into it at detail, it really gets worse.
That's bad. It's really bad. His forearm is a pancake. Punisher XS. I love that Wolverine. That's a good thing about this as well. Is it's all subjective.
Really?
Subjective.
You really like that?
You love it, but I don't know what you love about it. Yeah.
He loves the fact that it is.
He loves the fact that it ain't going to go on his shelf. Yeah. I'm sure you get that. Anyway, that was actually not too bad.
Smooth
I went through
day.
quite quick. I went through quicker than that's actually only half an hour and a half. You know that.
Good. I'll be able to get off here and watch a bit of football. That's what I want to watch. I want to hear what everybody has to say. I want to revel in the glory that is Manchester United because we've had a shit fucking 3 weeks.
Oh, did it even have feet? That's a good question. Did it have even that Wolverine? Did it have feet?
Fucking no idea. Not a clue. It looks really early. Maybe it's just a ballpark sort of plan or something. I don't know.
Well, you wouldn't show it if it was that early, but yeah, that's the
I
thing.
don't think it should be shown if it's that early. Personally, I think it's too early to share that sort of design, and I think you should send things off like that to be checked by people. Like to get an opinion of someone that you can trust that can tell you that it's. I mean, the problem that we have really, certainly in these groups, is no one wants to be honest.
Did Rob Liefeld sculpt that Wolverine? It looks like it.
Yeah, he's really bad with like proportions and things, isn't he? For the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is like I say, the problem is as well though, is that a lot of these people in their circles, they're surrounded by like people that just want to like suck on their fucking cock, and that's no good to anybody. Like, it really is no good. If you surround yourself with people that tell you what you want to hear, you'll never get anywhere.
Well, we've been there.
You really need somebody around you to be like, look, I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah, well,
that's a really terrible
problem. We've been there where like companies, I don't like calling it companies, but custom groups have started out. We've given feedback. And we've said, yeah, this or that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they've gone, yeah, you're right. That's great. I appreciate your feedback. Once they sell 2 or 3 projects, they get big for them, too big for themselves. They don't. Anytime anyone goes, yeah, well, what about this? You're out of the group. What about? Nah, see you later. And they just don't want to listen to anything. Yeah, we sold 50 of them. Fuck you.
But what you do with that, sadly, what you do with that is that you create like a world where everyone says everything's good, and unfortunately that's only going to be useful in that world. It's not going to be useful outside of it, and everyone outside is going to go, wow, what the fuck was that? What have we done there?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's the problem there.
Yeah.
And the world goes beyond these groups.
Yo, hope everyone's well. Let's get this statue. We finished, mate. We finished. You're an hour and a half.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah. Bobby, cheers, gents. Thanks for the show. I hope you gave yourself a good slap there, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby. You've got a name called Goldner. Nothing fucking gold about your comments, man.
Yeah. All right. That was actually a short chat today, wasn't it?
Good one. Good times.
Yeah. It's like my sex life. In and out. In and out as quick as I can. Anyway.
It's good that speed impresses you.
Yeah, bodes well that speed impresses you. That's the line.
Yeah.
So Chandler. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, share, and
be safe out there, man. God bless.
Peace out. Bye-bye. And when I speak to you next, I'll be 40. So, yeah, how depressing.